up, you guys? It is Mary.
And Amma.
And we are so excited to finally be back. You know,
Yes.
This video is very sad, but it's the first video that we're doing in about a few months now.
Yeah.
But we are so happy to see you guys again and
Yes.
talk to you all again.
We'll give you an update on another video.
We'll give you guys a life update later on, but it's good to be back. We're a little nervous because we haven't done anything in a while,
It
you know.
is. I know.
It's kind of crazy.
Right?
But
Not nervous, but just, it's like new again.
it's like, what do I even say? What were we saying before?
Because we've talked about things among ourselves, but
yeah, but we haven't like sat down in front of our iPad to like do any recordings or whatever. So
but
we
it's really
are
good
back.
to see you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get it in.
And
on this
let's get into the video, you guys. So Garrison, my goodness.
That was such a shock.
I was shocked when I saw it on. I think it was. I think not. Well, I can't remember where I saw it, but it was on Instagram. It was one of these reality show pages that show little clips of shows that announce the news.
Yeah.
And then I saw it on E! News, and then I saw it on Janelle's thing. I was just like, oh my god!
Yeah.
I was like, how did this happen?
I know. It was just really, really sad.
And my heart just breaks for Janelle. Like
was.
it's just really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, I also felt, I did feel bad for Cody too, because I felt like
They were at
sometimes
odds.
you feel as though you have time. You feel as though you have all this time in the world, because these are young people, right?
Yeah.
So you feel as though you have the whole time in the world to grudge them and have a grudge against them, and you know,
You take
put
time
these-
for granted.
Yeah, put all these stipulations of when you're going to talk to them. And I remember so many times Christine just saying, just pick up the phone and call.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I remember her saying that a couple of times in her confession, like in her confessional, like, you know, like just pick up the phone and call. You're waiting for someone to call you, just call, you know?
Yeah. And you know,
Yeah,
I
I
just feel
tell
like
you,
Garrison
so-
also was the brother who never said anything. Like I remember Gabriel was like on that mountain pleading with Cody to get it together and everything, and Garrison was just like, man, like let's just come and go. And it's always those people who you think who are so strong, who really are the most like,
They're
I don't
the
want to
ones
say
you need to-
fragile,
well,
but
they're
they're the
the
ones
ones
that
you
you
need
need to
to
check on the
check on.
most.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they hold everything in,
do.
and then one day you just snap. Like you just lose it sometimes.
And I think they
I'm not
hold
saying that he
everything
snapped or
in
anything.
because they feel like they can. Sometimes they don't want to burden someone else with their stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to, because I'm like that myself too. You know, you don't want to. You feel as though I can handle it. I'm not going to burden anybody else with this. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
You know, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
It still hurts. You know, and we find other ways. You know, we get addicted to other things, whether it's food, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol. We use that to soothe
And numb the pain.
Yeah, you know, so, you know, I get it. I get it. But yeah, and what was sad about that moment when they went to talk to Cody, what was sad about that moment, Cody was still so like obstinate. He was still like in his, like
He was
just
still
being so
stubborn.
stubborn. Like just like
yeah.
putting his stake down. And what was really sad about that moment was, like you said, the way Garrison was just like, I mean, and we talked about that in the other video.
I think he probably
it's like Gabriel had hope, and that's why Gabriel was still talking. Garrison didn't, because it's like, I've seen this playbook before.
I think Garrison's older too.
Yeah, and this man
Hasn't
is not going to
changed.
change. He's, even though we're here talking to him,
He's still saying the same thing.
he's not changing. He doesn't get it. And that's what was sad to me. When
Yeah.
a child
No longer has hope.
loses hope in the decency of a parent, that in like that parent even growing, understanding, reflecting,
Yeah.
and they're just like, you know something, I don't have time. So that's what was sad about it. So I do feel tiny bit.
I mean, I feel bad for Cody because at the end of the day, no
Because-
parent should have to bury a child. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not the. I mean,
It's not the
who am I to
norm,
say what
right?
the way of life is? I'm not God. But you know, usually you think, you know, the kids bury their parents.
Yeah.
The kids have to go through that heartbreak, but the parents, I feel, shouldn't have to go through that. But sometimes that's not how life works. So for that, I feel bad for Cody
Yeah.
because
I
you
just
lost a
feel-
child, and then I'm
The
sure,
finality of it all,
and
all
then how the
things-
relationship was. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So for that, you know,
Tiny bit, but I am totally demolished and heartbroken for Janelle, and
yeah,
also for Christine. So heartbroken for Janelle. I'm just so heartbroken, and poor Gabriel finding his brother like that.
that is traumatizing.
Now, I don't know how true this is. They said that he went to get his dad, but for some reason the father couldn't come. I don't know why, and I don't know how true.
I mean,
it
if
is.
you- somebody
maybe
can
he was
confirm it
scared
for us.
too. Maybe Cody was scared. Like, you know, I don't want to. You go first. Maybe he doesn't. You know, he's a parent. But still, I hope that's not the case because you still need to be there for the other younger brother. You know.
I mean, my hope with this, you know, I'm just going to close out with this. I just hope that this can unite the family. Maybe this, because I saw
mean-
like Gwendolyn came, which we'll talk about the memorial later.
Yeah.
But I saw like Gwendolyn came, and we all know she has beef with Peyton, but she came. She didn't come
Yeah.
to the wedding, but she came to the funeral. So I'm hoping that this will help everybody to realize that time is fleeting.
Yeah.
Nobody is promised. Nobody, who's to say you have another day, I have another day, or you have another day? Like,
And
it's not
call.
promised to us.
And
Call those people who
You know, like
need,
Christine says, call
yeah,
people. Like if you're thinking of someone, you know someone who is depressed, you've been wondering about them, call them. I know when this happened, I reached out and called someone who is actually actively dealing with those kinds of thoughts. And yeah, so
yeah.
it's really,
I hope it will unite the family,
Yeah.
rather than tear them apart.
and for those who are going through that, please reach out.
Reach out, call
Please
somebody,
reach out, talk to someone.
go to therapy.
Because I tell you, when those thoughts come, they come. And in the moment, you're not really thinking
Of
of
anyone
anyone
else.
else.
Yeah,
I mean, that has been my experience, my personal experience.
yeah,
You're just thinking of the pain to stop the pain.
yeah.
That's it. That's it. In that moment, it's like you just feel there is no hope, there's nothing. You know? But it's not something that you had in this one day and you did it. Nope. It's something that you have had before. Many times over. You've mulled over it, you know? And so that's why those who are going through it, please reach out.
Yeah,
If you can just hold on in that moment till help comes, time will take that thought away in that moment. So just hold on,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you guys. But thanks for joining. Comment down below your thoughts. But it's Mary
Yes. And
signing off and sending our biggest condolences to the whole entire Brown family. We hope
Yeah.
that this
one step at a time.
one step
Janelle.
at a time.
One
It's
step
not
at a time,
easy.
you guys. One day at a time.
Yeah.
One moment. At this point, probably is one moment at a time.
1 minute at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And it will. This too shall pass. But he's in a better place. You know. He's in heaven, and he is in a much better place than we are right now. You know. And he got there before we did. So we need to do what we need to do here on earth so that we get to be there and
In
see
Jenna.
him
Yeah.
one day. So
Yes, y'all. But
Okay.
it's Mary
and
signing off.
tell us what you thought about it. I know
Yeah.
we've been gone for a while. This news, you know,
Yeah.
has been there, but
Yeah. Bye.